Hello everyone, welcome to GoCinQ Training. I am Sumant from Team Tech Tornadoes, and in this video I am going to show you how we made this project in our internship program. So Discord World Plus is a travel related website where you can find about countries and see their pictures, etc. So this is the homepage of our website. As you can see, we added a logo with the title and a tagline here: Discover the world, unveiling nations, cultures and more. And here the text says click on the image to know more about the country. So there are 3-4 countries here: Dubai, India. So when I click on a country, it will redirect to another page where you can see this page is about India. And in this page you can see more some of the important places in India like Kerala, Taj Mahal and Hyderabad. And there is also a button called Visit India Now, and when you click on this will redirect to a 360-degree image where you can virtually see the place of India. This is a 360 image from Google. If we come back, I'll show you how to make this. So I created a folder, Discover, and there is nothing here, just added some index.html and index.css here. I'll tell you more about this image1.html and this JS file and other. These three are the 360 images that we have used. So let's start writing. I'm going to use emmet to write the boilerplate code of this HTML file. So you can click exclamation mark and enter. So in the body, the first thing would be navbar. So let's create a navbar. And in the navbar, you have two things. One is icon of the globe symbol. I'm going to call it nav here. And other thing is the Discover World Plus. So in order to get that icon, we need help of font awesome. So I'll tell you. So this is the link for the font awesome. I'm going to copy this and paste it after the title. So in order to get that particular icon, there is another link, icon here, Control C, and in the nav, let's copy, paste it. So there is icon and we need the title, Discover World Plus. So when we run the code here using live server, so there you can see the icon is rendered and it says Discover World Plus. Now the next thing we need is text, right? I'm gonna call this about, and in the about, let's create another div called tagline, so we can access the text there. So after writing tagline, I'm going to copy and paste whatever. So Control C. As you can see in our output, that is render. And the next thing you need is image gallery. So after the nav, let's write image gallery. So this image gallery contains 3 images, right? So I'm gonna create 3 images, and you can use them at start 3. So it will create 3 image divisions. Actually, wait a second, I'm sorry. Create img star 3, and the links of the 3 images are here. So let me copy and paste them there. Second, you can use Windows V to access your clipboard. Windows V. As you can see, we have got 3 images here. As you can see, the first image is Dubai, so I'm going to call it Dubai. The second image is, I think it's India. Okay, the second image is Philippines, and third image is India. You can also see there is a tagline that says click here to know more about the country. I'm going to write that too, so let's write it here. I'm going to call it that. I'm going to call that click, and let's write more about the country. So it will basically show you in between. So as you can see, click to know more about the country. So this is the HTML code. You can now the rest is with the CSS. As you can see, this is the structure of the page. Now let's style this using CSS. So I created an index.css file. I already added some styles here. We added display flex. Now don't forget to link this CSS. I will show you how to link. You can link and this the column and write CSS. So it will give you the relation and href directly. And now you can write index. So as you see, I already styled the navbar here. Okay. Now let's add some more styles. Now I also added some styles for the logo. So I use the color gold here, dot logo. I actually forgot to add the logo in a division. So yeah, this icon and this Discover World Plus should be in a division. And control X this dot logo, and let's paste this here. Now you can see, yeah, now you can see there is a Discover World Plus here. Let's refresh it. Now that we have got the styles here, let's move on. The index.css file. So I added some font weight here, font weight and font size I have increased, and some color. This basically gold color. We like that. And next, let's style the about section. So I have given the font size and a white color. Font weight will basically make your text bolder, and some given upper padding and lower padding and left and right padding. So I created an so let's create a division. And if you see in the original, there is background image only for this icon and the text there. So let's create so up to here. Let's create a division for background. I mean, control X this for background so that you can add the background for BG, and I'm going to control V this. Now you can see there is a background image here. Next, we added image here using the background image property and URL. So background size is cover, which basically covers the entire page, and there will be no repeat for the background. So the next line, we style the images, and the image gallery needs to be in a flexbox, and the overflow should be auto so that we can scroll through the next images. So these lines will make it, and we use justify content space between so that the first image starts from the starting of the screen, and there is some gap and padding. We have increased the font size there, and the image, all images need to be in the same size. And next, yeah, this image section should also be in a flex, and the text and the image should be aligned in a column. And we added this style so that when we hover on the image, there will be what do you call? There will be a increase in the height and width of the image. So this is that. Next, I'm gonna style the tagline there. Just increasing the size. As you can see, just increase the size. So this is our home page. Sorry. Yeah, I think that's all. As you can see, we have achieved. You can add more styles using. You can import some fonts. You can also add more images. And one thing you can observe is we actually hidden the overflow in body and allowed it only in the image gallery section so that you cannot scroll here, right? You cannot have overflow in the main page, only in the image gallery section you can have a scrolling. So this is the home page. Now we will make the second page. Now coming to the next page of our project. So we have to make the next page, separate page for each country. So when I click on India, it will take us to this page here. So it says welcome to India, do come and visit each and every places here. And a small paragraph, they are also small enough. You have to make this image cards, and lastly you have to add a button. And this image cards also have some hovering effects. So let's write the HTML for this. So I'm gonna create a file india.html so that we will write the India page of the project. So let's use the mnet, and in our body we're gonna use a section here. Let's make one header here, and in the header let's make main tag. So these all header and main are the new features of HTML3. And also let's create a section for the first paragraph. So In this section, as you can see, we have Welcome to India, which is H2 tag. H2 tag. Let's write. The H2 will write Welcome to India, and after this H2, there is another H1 tag. In the H1 tag, we have do come and visit. Do come and visit, and now you have two spans. It's called span and classes. Change content. This span has nothing, and the other span has a, let me see, the not symbol, this symbol, and this has a style of margin 10 pixels. Let me show you the output here. Let's go to our page. I clicked on India here. Yeah, do come and visit. And now we have the image cards. So let's get out of this section. The main here. So let's create image cards. Let's see what we call them. Image section. Sorry. Section. This image section we have cards, and each of these cards have image box, image, image box. Image box we have an image tag, and also content. Content dot content. The content, as you can see, there is all this. The Taj Mahal is an ivory marble. All of this. Let's see how we can achieve that. Okay, so the class is content here, and the content has also two parts, a h2 tag and a paragraph. So I'm going to write h2. Let's see what's in the h2 here. Taj Mahal. So I'm going to write Taj Mahal, and the other one has paragraph, right? Paragraph says all this text. Let me copy this text here. And now that we have created this, let me show you here what happens. So there is a title, and about the place we have some text written. Now we have to copy this card here. So let's see where is description ending. So okay, I'm gonna control C this. We need three of these. So I'm gonna paste it two more times. As you can see, we have three. Now let's add some image. I have image here. I'm gonna add the image here. So here I'm using the same image, but you can also use different images and different pages. I'm just showing you how you can do this. Okay, so that's all. This is the HTML for this page. Now let's write CSS. I'm gonna create a separate file india.css here. Let's start writing our CSS code. Now, as you can see, first I am doing some basic stylings. We added a font family. We added a linear gradient. We also have to link it. Don't forget to link this. So there is this india.html. I'm going to link it here. Link CSS. The name is india.css. That's all. Now let's refresh our page. There is a gradient because we have added this background to linear gradient. Now let's have some more styles. We added for the main tag so that it will align to the center. To make this division center, use the display flex, justify content, and another center. This will make the content align horizontally and vertically in the center. And the next, we style the H3 to increase some font size and letter spacing. And H1 also, we added some shadows here. As you can see, this is the top top, bottom, left, right. And next, the paragraph needs to be styled here. As you can see, we have increased some font size, padding, etc. Let's see what it means. Now, now let's see what we can do with this span here. As you can see, the content in this span is changing with time. So what I've done is I created an animation, and we have to write the keyframes for this change text. This is like a function, and we set the transition duration to 10 seconds. Now let's write the formula, basically formula for the keyframes. So, so what this keyframes does is basically it changes the text from Darjeeling to Agra to everything. As you can see, I written this. And let's continue. So I'm gonna align these images here in the flex, and these cards need to be have a white background. So I created a relative position, added some transitions, cursor to pointer, height width are adjusted here. Now cards and hover need to increase their height and width. So this image box also needs to move when we hover, and these images I have changed the height and width here. Added some border radius. And the content of this, I will explain you this line. We set the opacity to 0 when not hovering. So whenever we are not hovering, the content has 0 opacity, which means you are not be able to see that. So when we are hovering, so we change it hovering to 1, so that when you hover, you can see the text. So this is the logic behind that. And let's add another button here. So I added a button visiting at the last. Yeah, and that's all. This is the page. And let me see why this is not working here. Span change content. Change content. Yeah, there is a spelling mistake here. There you go. Now that we have fixed this, you can see the blue command is literally add a. I forgot to add the button here. Let me quickly add a button to everything for these cards and all. Let's add a dot btn and we create a button. There you go. You can see a button up there, and when you click on the button, it will redirect to your third page. I'll tell you. Now, if you can see the original here, so this all those countries have the same properties and the same HTML and CSS, except the content and the images are different. So you can copy paste them and create more files. Okay. In this video, we will be showing you only one. You can add more of them. Now let's see how we made the third page. As you can see, the third page is basically a 360 image, right? Let me go here, go to Dubai. If you click on visit Dubai now, this is just a 360 image. So in order to get this 360 image, we use something called A-frame. So A-frame, type here in the Chrome. So WebVR. A-frame is a WebVR service which is used to make 3D objects. This is an open source library. Uh, I will link that in the GitHub, so you can see they've given this code, boilerplate code for this HTML and the JS file. See, that's why I've included this frame master.js. So this JS file is available in the GitHub, which is open source. So you can add it to your HTML, which will make your photos. And these three are just some panorama photos. So in order to get 360 images, you need to use panorama images. So let's create a third page here. I'm gonna call it image.html, mg.html, which 360 images. And let's see. So as I told you, their HTML and CSS codes are JavaScript codes are given by them only. So I will just copy their code, and I will include them in the R project. So you have to link their script src, and here is the image link. So this will basically make your normal photo into a 360 photo using that JavaScript file. So there's nothing magical about it. You just have to include those files and write this code here, boilerplate code here. You can find these codes in their GitHub. So close this. Now all that is left to do is you need to link all these things. So as you can see the main page, first there is index. So in index, index.html, whenever we click on the image, it should redirect to a india.html page. So let's find the image here. So yeah, here it is. So what I've done is image on click equal to window.location.assign india.html. So this JavaScript code will redirect you redirect redirect to the india.html page. So let me show you the output here. Let me show you here. So I clicked on this India. It redirected us to the india.html page. Now when we click on this button, it will should redirect to the 360 page. So I'm going to go to india.html, and let's find the button here. So at the button, you write this small JavaScript code on click equal to. So I'm going to write this window dot location assign. You should provide the URL. What's the URL? Create img.html, right? img.html. So yeah, that's it. So when we click on this img.html, it will redirect to the 360 page. So yeah, that's it for this video. You can copy this exact HTML and CSS code for all those countries. It will be with a full-fledged app. Thank you for listening.